So Majin Ku, he is basically looking right here very closely. And from here, you see the question marks, and this is where Tamagami 1 is like, okay, it's time for you to guess. And Majin Buu's like, oh, he doesn't know what to do. And you see very much, I thought, interesting enough, just like Pansy when Goku had to go through his test, Dr. Arensu was like, that's impossible. I couldn't even see what it is. What type of rip-off trick is this? So you actually beat the Tamagami and you got to figure this out, which I don't really understand either. Like, just because you're a great fighter, you might not be the best at all these math tricks, right? Likewise, just because you're very good at math, you might not be the best fighter, right? So yeah, but this is what is needed. And so he's asking, how much is there? And I just love how gestural Tamagami 1 is, like, how what is it? What is it? And so Majin Ku, he out here, he whispers and from here, Tamagami 1, he's smiling and he has no hard feelings, and Majin Buu takes the Dragon Ball and he hands it over to Dr. Arensu. And she is excited. She's happy. She has the Dragon Ball in her possession. And he just starts going ahead back to the Brock Lesnar dance. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 and starts doing some break dancing as well from it and posing. He's so much like Ginyu Force and all that stuff and everything, ballerina dances. And Majin Ku mentions, like, it looks like I wasn't so useless after all, which he wasn't, but I guess only Majin Buu was able to hear him. And she's like, what are you talking about? As Majin Buu's dancing in the background, she's like, what are you talking about? You didn't do nothing but just sit there and come along for the ride. And Majin Ku's like, I guess you're right, even though he was the one, right? But for their sake, it's probably best he doesn't mention that he told him, because that would probably be considered cheating. I'm surprised Tamagami 1 didn't hear it. Like I said, only Dude was able to apparently hear it, so there it is. And he's like, yeah, I guess you're right. But yeah, it's a good thing. I love it. And Toriyama's such a master at doing this. He did it so well with Mark Satan, who a lot of people will know if they watch it on Toonami as Hercule Satan, but he was very good making weak characters become very useful. So Toriyama was always really good at that, and I love even more so how he's done Majin Ku. I know I ragged on the character and everything, having some fun and jokes and stuff, saying that, he looked like a fusion or a love child of Pai Kuhan, aka Pai Khan, and the Saibai Man, and Majin, what was it? And Kid Buu and everything, but I was just dragging. And yeah, I said he looks whack, but that's the thing though. Majin Ku was designed to look whack because he's a wacky type of character. Toriyama didn't design him to be taken serious, and so because he is not a main villain, this character really works well. The design works really well.
Watch the full video by clicking the link under my handle.